She thought he was just a figment of her imagination, just a face in her dreams. But then, one day, he was standing right in front of her. If you think nightmares aren't real, think again. What happens when the figures that haunt your sleep start to invade your waking life? Imagine the terror of seeing your worst fears materialize right before your eyes. They walk into your life, uninvited and unannounced. It all started with a dream. Every night, she saw him. A man whose presence was as chilling as the coldest winter night. A man with hollow eyes and a sinister smile, lurking in the shadows of her subconscious. His gaze was piercing, his smile unnerving. But last night, something changed. He did more than linger in the corners of her mind. He stepped closer, his presence more tangible than ever before. It felt as if he was reaching out from the depths of her dreams, trying to pull her into his world. In her dreams, he was a distant figure. But as she stood in front of her bathroom mirror this morning, there he was, staring back at her. At first she thought it was just sleep-deprived paranoia, but then he blinked, and she knew this was no dream. Her heart raced and she felt a cold sweat break out on her forehead. She tried to shake it off, convincing herself it was just a trick of the light or her imagination running wild. But he followed her everywhere. In reflections from store windows, in the darkened glass of her phone, even in the shiny surface of a spoon. Everywhere she turned, there he was, watching, waiting. His eyes never left her, and his sinister smile seemed to grow wider with each passing moment. Desperation took over. She smashed mirrors, covered windows, did everything she could to escape his gaze, but it was useless. The more she tried to escape, the closer he got. Until finally she couldn't tell where he ended and she began. Her sense of reality started to blur. Was she losing her mind? Or was he truly crossing over from her dreams into her waking life? The line between nightmare and reality had never been so thin. Just when she thought it couldn't get worse, he whispered, "I'm not the dream, you are." And in that moment, everything went black. It was as if the world had been swallowed by darkness, leaving her alone with her terror. The figure in her dream came to life. When she came to, she was lying on the floor, surrounded by shattered glass and torn curtains. The room was eerily silent, but she could still feel his presence, lurking just out of sight. She knew he was still there, waiting for the right moment to strike again. So tell me, when you look in the mirror tonight, who do you really see? Is it just your reflection? Or is there something more sinister lurking behind those eyes? Like this video, comment your thoughts and subscribe for more spine-chilling stories. Because you never know when your nightmares will walk into your life. Sleep tight, and don't let the nightmares bite.